You can't simulate the ability that Anthony Ireland and Evan Payne can give you, but they have a Gatorade.
They only have vitamin water is red. If you want that.
Vitamin water, I'll take vitamin water. Sorry. You can't simulate the quickness of Ireland and Evan Payne, but I think our guys got a good understanding of how talented those two are. And then I thought our rebounding was as good as it's been. You know, I thought we did a great job both on the offensive glass and on the defensive glass, and limiting them. 7. If we can get that turnover number down below 13, we got a pretty good chance. And then just as good as this feeling is tonight, as good as the feeling was before, we've got to remember Gonzaga, and we've got to come out with that mindset every time. If I could bottle that up, I'd be a rich man.
I haven't seen you play, obviously, every game, but the games I've seen, I thought the first half you played tonight was the best half you played. Agree?
Yeah, I thought our guys were really locked in. They understood, and these guys have, Loyola Marymont is giving us a lot of pain through the year. Like last year in the conference tournament, 2 years ago, I want to say at their place when we were up 15 and kind of rolling, and a guy like Ireland it's very dangerous. He can bring you back in a heartbeat. Can't wait for him to graduate. I'll go to his graduation ceremony. So our guys were really locked in. I thought that we did do a good job on the glass. We did a great job of protecting the paint and understanding how good those guys are. We were locked in with that.
The dual point guard with Avery and
Jumbo.
I call him Matt. I'm on a nickname basis with him yet.
It's okay.
Obviously Matt's not the traditional point guard, but when you get 11 rebounds from your point guard,
it is kind of a point guard by committee. Avery's our point. I mean, Avery gets more of the reps. Avery's our quarterback. He has a dominant skill in his ability to shoot the basketball, but also he's a calming influence for our team in terms of getting us organized and running us. And Jumbo is a little bit stronger, can get in the paint a little bit more, and play through contact more because he's older. He's older. He's been around the block a little bit, so he can make some plays off us. But both of them, I thought were really good. I'm enjoying Avery, his growth this year. And once again, they haven't got a lot of reps. They really haven't. And now we're in the season, and they're not going to get a lot of reps in practice because you're going to go an hour and a half at the most. So I'm just really happy with their play tonight. And for the most part, for the season, I'm looking at our team defense, and I crunch a lot of numbers. Our defense has gotten better. Our points per game has gotten better. We've had a few rough spots with St. John's and Oregon and Gonzaga, but for the most part, we've gotten better defensively. Team field goal percentage defense has gotten better. It gives us a chance, and I think we'll score the ball. I think our guys have a pretty good understanding of what we feel are good shots for us. So it's been for me, it's been as much fun as I can have, which is not a lot sometimes.
I heard you saying to the radio that you'd fallen upon a lineup that you really liked. Does that include Jumbo and Holmes?
I like the lineup if they continue to get better from here. I like this lineup. I think from a rebounding, from a shot blocking, from a protection of the paint, from a length standpoint, and Mark's got no reps now. Our guys are playing with not a lot of reps. Mark's got very few reps at 3. We literally decided this after the Gonzaga game, that this was a route we needed to go, because we're not going to beat you with Karnowski, a Waldo, a Eric Micah. We don't have this 6'11", just freak, freak body type or quickness or skills. You know what I mean? So our guys are 6'7", 6'7", 6'9", and you're going to have to try to guard us too. But that does give us a better paint protection, better rebounding, better shot blocking, length. You just can't teach length, and that's what I like about it. And quite honestly, I love Tim Dirksen, his energy off the bench, Chris Adams, his ability to shoot, and energy, intelligence, feel for what we do because he's been around longer. And Matt Christensen does give us something because he gives us beef and a physicality that we don't have. Now it's coming off the bench though. So we got to continue to get better. You know, we got to continue to improve. And right now we feel good about ourselves. And in 48 hours, if we don't give a better effort than tonight, we're not going to feel as good because Pepperdine's pretty darn good.
You've spoken about this team's growth, and I think before the Nichols staking, you had maybe a little bit close to a week, long time prepared, and you talked about your team's execution that had coming off 3 days and a tough loss.
Yeah.
I mean, that must be pretty impressive in a conference season to execute.
We've got embarrassed in Gonzaga. I mean, we got embarrassed. You know, like we didn't step to them. They stepped to us, and they kept stepping, and we stepped back, and our guys are embarrassed, and that shows that they have fight. You know what I mean? And we've got to continue to, like I said on the radio, we've got to manifest that fight every night. Someone's trying to come into our court or playing us on a court, they're trying to take something away from us. We've got to manifest that every single time. Play with some anger. You know what I mean? I mean, this is a dogfight. This league is really good this year. It's maybe not the dominant team. I mean, when you got an NBA lottery pick, right, you got a chance to be dominant in Gonzaga. I don't know if they have that, but they're really good. I don't know if they're number one in the nation this year. They're going to be a team that can maybe make the Sweet 16, and who never knows from there. But I don't even know how they did against St. Mary's, but
They did one big.
did they? Top from bottom, like Pepperdine 3-0. They got, yeah. I mean, Loyola, Marymont. I mean, Anthony. People are calling about Anthony Island as a pro. St. Mary's really good, really tough, well coached. Gonzaga, BYU, Loyola, Marymont, Pepperdine, Santa Clara. Portland I think is doing some things with Pacific, and Pacific's really good. I mean, this league is a monster. I mean, it's as good as it's been. My first year here wasn't very good because we weren't very good. I don't think Pepperdine was very good. Now everyone's pretty freaking good. It's a heck of a challenge.
See you Saturday.
All right, thank you guys. We'll see you Saturday. You got anything?